Hi, welcome back to the Summer Rain channel. So today we're making a beeswax candle, and I went ahead and scented it with eucalyptus oil, and I put in a wood wick, so you really get that crackly candle vibe, which I absolutely love, and I love the smell of eucalyptus oil. When you make this, you kind of want to make sure that you let it set for a few days just to let the fragrance really take hold before you use it. The full recipe is in the description down below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and learn how to make our candle. Let's go ahead and look at our ingredients that we're going to use for this beeswax candle. So the first one is your beeswax. Now I have the white beeswax, but if you have yellow, feel free to use that. Next we have coconut oil. Coconut oil is used for a few different reasons. So number one, beeswax has a higher melting point. So oftentimes if you don't use coconut, what happens is you have a really weak flame in the candle tunnels. So using the coconut oil helps it burn more evenly. The second reason why we use it is coconut oil helps to increase the scent throw. So we really want as much fragrance as this candle as we can, so this is going to help with that too. I'm actually using an essential oil in this candle because I do want it to be a natural candle. I'm using eucalyptus oil, and then I have the wood wick. Grab your pouring pot. We're going to go ahead and pop in our beeswax. And then next we're going to go ahead and pop in our coconut oil. And we're going to place this on a double boiler until it's completely melted. Let's go ahead and set up our wood wick. We have this little base part, and then I like to use 2 wicks. Feel free to use 1. I just find that using 2 gives the candle more crackle and it burns better. So I just put the 2 together, and then to get it in here, you just kind of separate it as best you can and push at the same time. And it's that easy to set it up. So our candle wax is just about melted. What we're going to do is go ahead and place the wick. Now again, I'm going for an all-natural candle, so I'm not going to put the little sticky part on there, and I'm not going to use a hot glue gun like I normally would. I'm just going to go ahead and go grab some of the beeswax that's melted. And you don't need very much, so what I like to do is just dump it right in there, just about center. And then I just set my wick on it. And that will secure your wick in place. So our wax is fully melted. We pulled it off the double boiler. Take your eucalyptus oil and just dump it in. Now we're going to mix this really good before we pour it into our candle. So we just want to make sure that the scent really takes. I absolutely love the smell of eucalyptus oil. Okay, and I think that's mixed good enough. Go ahead and grab your candle. And we're just going to pour this right in. I'm going to leave this here to cool completely. So our candle is mostly cooled, and as you can see right here, there's a spot on the top that's not perfect, which is fine. We could definitely leave it just like this, but I have, can you see there, just a wee little bit of wax that was left over. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to reheat this, and we're going to re-pour the top. So now that wee little bit of wax down there is melted, and I'm just going to re-pour and allow it to cool. And as you can see, doing the second pour did make the top completely smooth. So just grab a pair of scissors, trim the wick down. If you have a warning label, just grab it, pop it right on the bottom, and I hope you enjoy making your candle.